In sacredness, we're talking about ability to keep secrets. The flesh is very loose. It can easily open up what should not be opened up, which puts you in trouble. So part of what the flesh does is to make you not be able to retain what you should retain. Deuteronomy 29:29 tells us about God. The secret things belong to God. So there are things that God will never tell you. He keeps it as secret. The secret things belong unto the Lord our God. But the things that are revealed, so there's such a thing as things that are revealed, which God will reveal. So in your life, to be consecrated, you must separate between what is secret and what must be revealed. You cannot be consecrated if you do not understand this thing, this one is secret, this one must be revealed. You must know to say, this is what secret, this is what to be revealed. It's a consecration. To keep some things secrets. Now, don't make the mistake of being secretive. A secretive person is one that keeps everything secret. That's not the will of God. Even God reveals some, he keeps some. When it's a rapture, it's a secret thing. You cannot motivate him to tell you, he will not tell you. Are you understanding? So in dealing with the flesh, one of the ways you deal with the flesh is to know what must not be shed. What must be kept. So we want to do that. Let's run through because of time. All right, Proverbs 11:13. It tells you, a talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. There are matters to be concealed. If you cannot control your lips, if you cannot separate between what should be said and what should not be said, you cannot walk in sacredness. Are you understanding? Stay there, please. I'm still talking before we move to 20 verse 9. So, why is someone a talebearer? Because he cannot keep anything you tell him. What is that now? Is it Satan? No, it's the flesh. Remember, in consecration, we are dealing with everything of the flesh. Everything that is flesh. And one of it is talebearing. You hear something, you can't say, okay, this thing I've heard, it ends between the person who told me and me. You can't say that. The minute he leaves, you tell the next person. The minute that person leaves, you tell the next person. You even tell the bus conductor. Say, one of my friends today told me this. A talebearer reveals a secret. God does not expect you to be a talebearer. The ability to know when to hold back, when to speak, when to hold back, know who to speak to, who you can say to this person and then you cannot say to this person. The flesh says say to everybody. No. The spiritual discipline requires to know, I'm saying to this person, I'll not say to this person, I'll say to this person, I'll say to this person, I'll say to this person, but I'm not saying to this person, I'm not saying to this person, and I'm saying to these three, and I'm not saying to these four. That's a weakness of flesh. Not to be able to know what to keep and what to say. Are you still here? And that puts you in trouble. Proverbs 20:19. Look at that. He that goeth about as a talebearer reveals secret. Therefore, meddle not with him. And one way you know that weakness is what? Flattering with the lips. A talebearer will always flatter with his lips. Flattering is a sign of what? Talebearing. That means if you know someone that flatters, is warning you now, is going to be what? A talebearer. That means someone that does not know how to say what he means and means what he says. Some people know that what you are wearing is not good. They can't tell you. They say, you look excellent today. When you know someone that is behaving like that, just know that he cannot keep a secret. It's God that taught you the lesson. Anyone who cannot tell you the truth, who flatters you, is what? Going to end up what? Talebearing you. Spiritual revelation. Is there, so he warns you. He that goes about as a talebearer revealeth secret. Therefore, meddle not with him that flattereth with his lips. Flattering is a sign. If you want to learn. Let's move on. Are you still here? Move for me. 25:9-10. We are still going somewhere. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself. Child of God, we're talking about consecration. There are some things in doing consecration. You have to understand. There are some things about a person you should tell them and not tell someone else, because it ruins their life. In other words, if something happened, maybe I lost something, he came to my house, and I lost something is missing, and he came to my house, I should be able to confront him. Please, did you take the red shoe? Because when you left, I couldn't find the red shoe. But some people will not tell him. They will call his friend. He came to my house, red shoe is missing. That's flesh. That's flesh. That's flesh. You must learn to walk in the spirit. The flesh does not care what happens to the reputation of another person in discussing them. So consecration is not just fasting and praying. A lot of us, we fast and pray but in this we fail. Move for me. What's the result? It said, lest he that heareth it put thee to shame, and you'll be known to be what? A talebearer. Move for me, please. Are you still here? Move for me, 21-23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from trouble. So there's a level of consecration where you know what to say, what not to say. Not only in keeping secrets of your life, but in protecting people around you in such a way that does not destroy them. That is flesh. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So you see what happened in Mark chapter 1, 40-45. What happened to Jesus because of that? There came a leper to him, beseeching him, and kneeling down to him and saying unto him, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And Jesus, moved with compassion, put forth his hand and touched him and said unto him, I will be thou clean. And as soon as he had spoken, immediately the leprosy departed from him and he was clean. What was the instruction? And he strictly charged him and forthwith sent him away and said unto him, see thou say nothing to any man. It's not easy. There are things I have seen about people. God says don't talk about it. I can tell you where some people will end. I'll tell you some people that I know the source of their problem, but I can't tell them. God will show you, don't say it, and I'll still be laughing with him, and I know his problem. And said unto him, see thou say nothing to any man. Are you seeing it? But go thy way and show thyself to the priests, and offer for thy cleansing those things which Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. What happened? Read yourself. There is what not to publish. He published it much and blazed abroad the matter, in so much that Jesus could no more openly enter into the city. Where did he abide? But he was without in desert places. He had to move his ministry to the desert because of this man. There's time to share. Jesus did not say don't share, but not now, because we're not ready to relocate to the desert yet. Keep it for now. The man will not keep quiet. Though it was a good thing he did, but he did a good thing. So you have to understand, it's not about being good. It's about understanding how to keep instructions, knowing what should be kept and what should be shared.